wondering how people get those really cool video game shots where it looks like there's a drone following the car. This is the all-new Insta360 X3. What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Me and Car Keys. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the all-new Insta360 X3. Now, if you're wondering what a 360 camera is, it's essentially this right here. It has a wide-angle lens on the front that shoots 180 degrees, has a wide-angle lens on the back as well that shoots 180 degrees, and whatever's in the middle gets magically stitched together. I'm not really sure how that happens, but it happens. Now, I've had my Insta360 X3 for about a month now, and I kind of been toying with it, trying to learn the ins and outs of it. It has a lot of different uses. You can use it as a 360 camera, you can use it as an everyday vlogging camera, you can use it as an action camera, you can go scuba diving with it because it's 100% waterproof. It has a lot of different uses. Primarily the use that I got it for was a lot of those car shots that you see, and we're gonna check those out today. Here's a up-close look of our Insta360 X3. As I said, it has a wide-angle lens that shoots 180 degrees on both sides, and also has a very large touchscreen on the front. This is the invisible selfie stick that came with our Insta360 X3. It is extendable, like so. You just pull it out, and it does connect to your Insta360 X3 via the bottom. You just screw it in. Now, the reason it's called invisible is because it does disappear. As I said before, on that side stitching, it disappears in your film as well. Go ahead and screw on our selfie stick. Boom, ready to go. Power it on. Boom. All right, what you're watching now is me on my iPhone. This is an iPhone 11, and we're shooting in 4K. So we're gonna switch to the Insta360 right now. This is me right now vlogging from the Insta360 X3. It is in 5.7K, which is amazing compared to my iPhone, which I keep looking back at, which is in 4K. So the cool thing about the Insta360 is everything is done in editing. So everything is done post-production. So if I want to show you what's in front of me, I can show you this. If I want to show you what's behind me, I can show you this. If I want to show you what's that way, I can show you this. If I want to show you what's that way, I can show you this. And it's all done in editing, right? Which makes it's very simple, very easy to use, and you can do it all from your phone. Now, all editing is done post-production via the Insta360 app, which you can download right on your phone. It has a ton of tools. It makes editing very easy, very simple. The Insta360 X3 has a ton of modes. It has 360 mode, it has star lapse, it has time lapse, it has slow motion, it has single lens mode if you want to use it for vlogging. It has a ton of modes, which makes it the ultimate tool for any content creator. All right, this is our Delkin Devices Fat Gecko triple suction mount. Now, this is what we're going to use to mount our Insta360 X3 to our truck. The best thing about this is that it has 3 suctions here, so you don't have to worry about it falling off. It gives it more durability, and it's highly adjustable, which is also amazing. You have adjustments here, you have adjustments here, you have adjustments there. There's adjustments all over the place, which makes it good because you can mount it to different surfaces and not have to worry about it falling off. Everybody I've seen use these, use it on like a sports car, like a Mustang or Corvette or a Lamborghini or something like that. I haven't seen too many people do it on trucks. Now, normally when you mount it, you have to mount it on the back window or on the trunk. Now, I can't use my back window because, for one, it's proven very unreliable over the years. Number 2, it won't give you that nice angle from the back of the vehicle, even though the selfie stick extends. So, what we're gonna do is put it right here, and then extend the stick out and see if that gives us that good view of it, and we'll go from there. You have your, well, it has to go this way because it has to stick up. So, I'm gonna mount it here, and the surface is not flat, which is kind of the issue. The good thing about this is that it is adjustable in so many different ways. So I can make sure the bottom's flat, and then I can adjust the top so that it'll end up being flush against the back of the truck. The first thing we gotta do is clean it. As you see, it's very dirty. Clean the area so that we'll have a smooth contact surface, and then we'll go for that. So, as I said, we're gonna stick the bottom like so, and then we're going to adjust the top. Make sure it's flat. We got the bottom, press down, pull up. Same thing over here, press down, pull up. And then the top, we're gonna adjust. Boom. All right, down, pull up, boom. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. After that, we take our selfie stick and connect it. It has a connection right there on the bottom. I don't know if you see that. There you go, right there on the bottom. Connects right there on top. Boom. We take our camera, screw it on. Boom. Perfect. Now we extend it out. Now, before we move, the first thing we want to do is make sure that this connection here, this adjustment screw here is tightened all the way, because the last thing we want is supposed to be driving and the whole thing falls off. So make sure that's tight. Matter of fact, make sure all your connections are tight. Go back and tighten everything up once you got it on. Make sure you don't have any issues. Now, the selfie stick extends a good 4 feet, and it does feel a little wobbly, so I'm not sure how fast we can actually go, but we're gonna take it slow. So of course the next step is to take our little safety cap off. I always keep this cap handy just in case, because as you see, there's a lens on both sides, and if you can't lay it down on like a table or anywhere, because it's gonna probably crack or scratch this glass. You don't want that to happen, because it's gonna show up in your shot. So make sure you keep this handy at all times. Just keep it in your pocket. So go ahead and turn it on and see what our view looks like. All right, so I guess I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording. So as you can see, you can scroll around. I'm monitoring from my phone. So as you can see, you can scroll around, you can see the back of the truck, and you can get that nice view and make sure you're angled where you need to be. As you can see, the selfie stick is right here, and you cannot even see it. That's the selfie stick right there. Look at that. So pretty cool. You can scroll around and see me. You can scroll around and see the garage. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, let's ride. So the reason I stopped is because I wanted to get a better angle. I noticed it was kind of angled, like you can see the back of the truck because you can't see. I want to get like a higher view so it looks like a throne. So so one of the things I think is very important is it will be helpful to know what type of shot you're trying to get before you actually start recording. So you're not just out here recording blindly and then going back and editing, trying to find something cool. So I'm over here at this really cool spot that I just found. It's actually over a bridge, right? There's some water back there, or what looks to be water. So we're gonna try to get this really cool shot where it looks like there's a drone coming up over the bridge and over the truck and back over to the other side. See if we can do it. Tip number 1. Make sure your camera's on tight, because the last thing we want is the camera to be over there, and if the camera falls over there, I'm not going to get it. It's just going. Let's go. All right, go. Yeah, it's really peaceful out here. That's why I'm still out here. This thing does get pictures as well, so we're gonna try a couple pictures before we leave. So there's one more cool shot I want to get before we leave, and it's literally just extending your 360 camera on the selfie stick and extending it out the window. Now, the good thing about that is the wide angle lens is so wide that you can see almost the entire truck in the shot, which I think is really cool. So let's do it. Yeah, that's just a small sample of what the Insta360 X3 is capable of. And y'all, I'm blown away. It's an amazing camera. So many opportunities so many things that you can do with this camera. One tip I want to make sure I keep reiterating is this cap. Make sure you keep this cap. A lot of times I want to put the camera down when I stop shooting, and I almost put it down on the lens, and you don't want to do that because it'll scratch the lens and it'll be a bad day. So make sure you keep this. Tip number 2. All right, tip number 2 is don't forget that it's attached to your vehicle and almost back into your garage door. That would have been a really bad day. I'm about a foot from it. All right, now if you want to try Insta360 camera for yourself and see how it works for you, check out the link in the description below, Insta360.com. Now it is an affiliate link, so it does go a long way to help out the channel. And if you do decide to order and purchase, you'll get a free selfie stick, which is very vital for all these shots. Now, Insta360 has a lot of other cameras. They have other action cameras. This is actually just the newest rendition of their action camera, and they do sell a ton of accessories for these cameras as well. So check out the link in the description below. If you have any tips, if you have a 360 camera, let me know how it works for you. Let me know if you have any advice or anything you want to see, put in the description below. I do appreciate it. If you like this kind of content, Motivation Crew, thank you for watching. Till next time, I'll see you.